Hi, everyone, and welcome back to the Yoga for Skaters YouTube channel. My name is Ace, your friend in yoga and off skates training, and in today's posture focus class, we are focusing on Bakasana or crow pose. So this is the companion practice for our posture focus on Bakasana. And so in our flow here today, we're going to continue to work through hip flexor activation poses and exercises. And then we're also going to enter in and out of Bakasana a few times together. We're also going to move through some counter poses that are really nice for this hip flexor heavy arm balance. All right, so all you'll need for our class here today are your blocks if you like to use them for this arm balance, and I will see you on the mat. All right, everyone, let's go ahead and get started with our posture flow for today for Bakasana. So we're going to start with some activation and hip mobilization. So go ahead and we're going to start in 90-90 position. So if you're new to this, you can make your way into that position by bringing your hands behind your hips, feet in front of you, and then just go ahead and rock both knees to the right. Lean all the way to the right. Good. And then we'll set it up opening up the front shin, so you've got that 90-degree bend in the front knee and 90-degree bend in the back knee. And just to start, we're going to go side to side, so keep the hands behind you as we start, just sending the knees to the left, then sending them to the right, and keeping the 90-degree angle there as we go. So again, just mobilizing here, knowing that we're going to use these hip flexors a lot, and want to make the most of our hip flexor strength. So we'll mobilize, activate, etc. Good. Go ahead and come back to that 90-90. This time without the hands, go ahead and try to shift to the left. Perfect. And then go ahead and shift it to the right. Yeah, so a few times side to side here without the hands. So depending more on those hips. Perfect. We're going to go one more time to the left. Good. And one more time to the right. Perfect. Okay, from here, bring those hands behind your hips, bring those knees back to center, bring the feet back together, and then we are going to find our way into downward facing dog. So finding your downward facing dog, go ahead and pedal it out for a moment. Maybe shifting the hips a little side to side, feeling that mobility, maybe some activation. Perfect. And then from here, bringing some awareness into the upper body. Go ahead and lift up high onto the balls of the feet. And you're going to round the tailbone, pull that rounding up the length of the spine as you pull forward with the hands, shoulders over wrists, maybe towards the fingers for your wildcat. And then settling back through plank, all the way up and back to downward facing dog. Let's get two more of those. Inhale, rise up, hollow out the belly, pull that rounding forward into your plank and downward facing dog. One more time here. Rise up high onto the balls of the feet, round your way forward and plank. Good. Downward facing dog. Perfect. Full inhale here in down dog. And full exhale. Nice. From here, go ahead and bend the knees. Find your way to tabletop position. And so, again, we activate the hips. We're going to activate the shoulder blades, as we know that that protracted upper back position is really important for our crow pose. So just starting with some of those scapular push-ups, sending the heart towards the floor. So squeeze the shoulder blades together, keep those arms long, and then push the floor away. Good. Again, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Nice. Go ahead and push the floor away. Good. One more time. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Nice. Push the floor away for that protraction. Nice. Tuck the toes. Protracted scapula means we've also got that strong overhead arm position, so we can make our way right up and back to downward facing dog. Full inhale here in down dog. Full exhale. Good. Next inhale, look in between the hands. Tiptoe your way all the way up to the top of your mat for an easy forward fold. Good. From that forward fold, let the knees be right underneath the hips. Let the knees be soft. Sorry, the feet underneath the hips. The knees are soft. Good. And then you can just take a moment here, maybe grabbing opposite elbows, sway a little side to side. Yeah. Feeling maybe that mobility through the hips once again. Good. And then relaxing the hands. From here, heel toe the feet out so that they're a little wider than hips distance and the toes are definitely open. From here, keeping the hands on the ground, send the hips back, drive the knees wide, and find your squat. Inhale to come up. Yeah. Exhale. Go ahead and drop down into your squat. Good. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, squat. Beautiful. One more time. Inhale, rise up. Good. As you exhale, tiptoe the feet right back underneath the hips. Next inhale, find your half lift, straight legs, nice long spine. And exhale, forward fold. Good. Inhale, go ahead and reach up. Take a look up. And as you exhale, palms together at your heart. Perfect. Taking an inhale here. Pressing through the bottoms of the feet, engaging the glutes, toning the core. Yeah. All right. So from here, let's go ahead and start into our flow. Inhaling, reach up, look up, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, come on down. Go ahead and step back to high plank position. Inhale in your high plank. And as you exhale, go ahead and bend the knees, bend the elbows, and we'll lower all the way to your belly. Perfect. Take the arms along the side body as you inhale. Lift the heart, lift the legs for locust. And as you exhale, come all the way down. We'll press all the way up and back to downward facing dog. Beautiful. Next inhale, reach the right leg up and back, three-legged dog. And as you exhale, stack the hips, bend that right knee, and take a moment to open up the right hip here. Nice. Next inhale, reach through the right toes. And this time as you exhale, pull your way forward into high plank. Hug the right knee to the right tricep. Perfect. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, shift forward, right knee to right tricep. Good. Inhale one more time. Exhale, this time bring the right knee in between the hands and set up for your low lunge. Nice. Go ahead and inhale, reach the arms up. Nice. From here, go ahead and bring the right hand to the left side ribs and bring the left hand straight out in front of you. So a little more for the hip flexor, just to open it up here. As you shift forward, reach the fingertips forward, pull the ribs back with the right fingertips. So the left fingertips reach forward, and you're kind of drawing the left side ribs back and then back to center. Nice. Let's do that two more times. So shift it forward, feel a little more through the front of the left hip. Shift it back. Nice. So right hand presses back, left fingertips reach forward. Good. Bring it on back. Bring both hands down and go ahead and step back to downward facing dog. Nice. Inhale in down dog. And exhale. Next inhale, left leg up and back. Nice. As you exhale, stack the hips, bend that left knee. Nice. And take a moment in this hip opener. Beautiful. Next inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, pull your way forward, left knee to left tricep. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee to left tricep. You're finding that pulling action through the hands. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, left foot comes in between the hands, bend that right knee, and come on up into your low lunge. Perfect. So same thing, second side. Left hand to those right side ribs, right arm straight in front. And as you shift forward, you're reaching through the right fingertips and just thinking of pulling the rib cage back. Nice. Bring it back to the start. Again, ribs draw back, right fingertips reach forward, opening through the front of the right hip. Squeeze that right glute. Good. One more time. Shift it forward. Yes. And bring it back. Nice. Hands come down. Either side of the left foot. Step back to high plank position. Inhale in high plank. Exhale, bend the knees. Bend the elbows, lower the thighs, the hips, and the chest. Inhale up to locust. Nice. Exhale, hands come down. We're going all the way up and back to downward facing dog. Beautiful. So some hip opening, some hip mobilization. Next, inhale, look in between the hands. And as you exhale, tiptoe, hop, step, or jump to your forward fold. Nice. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Next, inhale, root down to rise all the way up. And as you exhale, just bring those hands straight out in front of you. Perfect. So from here, we're going to rise up onto the balls of the feet. So setting up this standing balance. Good. Big toes are pressing down. Glutes are engaged. Core is engaged. And then as you're ready, start to send the hips back as you come down into your squat. Core is strong. So starting to make that connection, core and lower body. Good. Core and upper body. As you're ready, push down to rise up, 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 back to your balance. And then relax the heels. Swing out the arms. All right. So this time we're going to come down and we're going to set up for our crow pose. So arms straight out in front. Rise up high onto the balls of the feet. Nice. So hips, knees, and ankles all going straight down as you lower the sit bones towards the heels. Perfect. Once you come as low as you can go ahead and take the knees wide and bring the hands down. Nice. Good. So from here, maybe you grab your block if you want to use your block for our crow pose here. Otherwise, we plant the hands in front of the shoulders, hug the elbows in. As you start to shift forward with the shoulders, bend those elbows, lift those hips to bring the knees to the triceps, then squeezing heel to sit bone, hold 3, 2. Nice. Go ahead and come on down. Good. And then settle into your malasana squat. Perfect. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. All right. From here, we're going to do one more round of that arm balance. So go ahead and bring the hands down, heel toe the big toes together, nice and high up on the balls of the feet. So the knees are already nice and high up on the triceps, maybe even in the armpit, wrists in front of the shoulders. And then we smooth it all out as we get into it, right? Hug the elbows in. You're shifting forward with the shoulders, pulling with the hands, hugging the knees in as you lift the hips. Hold 3, hold 2. Good. Slowly make your way down. Come right back to that malasana squat. Beautiful. Inhale here. And exhale. Good. From here, plant the hands. Step one foot back and then the other into high plank position. Inhale in high plank. As you exhale, bend the knees. Bend the elbows, lower the thighs, the hips, and the chest. Good. This time for your locust, maybe interlacing the fingers. Inhale, lift the heart, lift the legs. Nice counter pose for that crow. And then exhale all the way down. Good. Go ahead and push all the way up and back to downward facing dog. Inhale in your down dog. And exhale. Good. Next, inhale, right leg up and back. Exhale, right knee in between the hands. And we're going to set up for pigeon here. So a few stretches to wind down our practice today. Stretches to counter that crow pose. So some hip openers, right? A lot of hip flexor action. Hip openers, shoulder openers. So as you're here in pigeon, try to stay nice and upright. And if it's available to you, center the right hand, reach the left arm back. Maybe you bend that left knee and reach for the inner edge of the left foot. From here, you might straighten out the chest forward, pressing the right hand into your mat to find that lift. Inhale. And exhale. Good. One more inhale here. And if you like the quad version, great. If not, no worries. Stay in that nice upright pigeon. On your next exhale, if you've got the back foot, gently release it. Bring the left hand back to center. And we're just going to roll over into Janu Shirshasana right here. Beautiful. So a little more opening through the front body after that arm balance. Bring the right hand behind the right hip. We're going to sweep the left arm up and send the hips forward and then right back down. Nice. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, rise up. Beautiful. Bring it down. Good. One more time. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, come on down. Perfect. From here, go ahead and flip over that right knee, tuck the left toes, right back to downward facing dog. Perfect. Take a breath here in down dog. Inhale. Exhale, send the hips up and back. Next, inhale, left leg up and back. Exhale, left knee comes in between the hands, setting up that alert pigeon, we could say, as opposed to our sleeping pigeon, awake pigeon. And if you like the quad stretch variation, bring the left hand to the center of your mat, reach the right arm back, and then bending that right knee, reaching for the inner edge of the right foot. Perfect. And then starting to bring your chest back towards the front edge of your mat, using the left fingertips as an anchor to help you rise up even more. Inhale. And exhale. Nice. One more inhale. And as you exhale, go and release that right foot. Good. Rolling over onto that left hip. And we'll take these sweeps in Janu Shirshasana for a little more back bending, heart opening. Left hand behind the left hip. Right arm sweeps forward, up and back. And then right back down. 2 more times like that. Sweep. Good. And one more time. As you lift up, press the hips forward, right? Good. Come all the way down. Nice. Go ahead. Roll over that left knee. Let's take one more moment in downward facing dog here. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. One more full inhale here. And as you exhale, go ahead and bend the knees. Sink the hips back. Rest the forehead on your mat. And then go ahead and relax the arms along the side body around the outer shins. And we'll take a few resting breaths here, inhaling into the back of the heart. Exhaling, letting go of any judgments or ideas about where you should be with this arm balance. Inhaling again into the back of the heart, making some space there for the next time you revisit this practice.
And exhaling to let go of the idea that progress is linear, because it is not. And you may have some days where you experience the progress and some days where it feels like you're not moving forward, but you are moving forward, because every time you come to the mat, you're creating an opportunity for yourself to check in with your body, your breath, your mind, and your heart. And that's where the progress is. Next inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Pull your way forward.
All right. Come on into a comfortable seated position. Well, thank you so much for joining me for this posture flow for Bakasana. I hope you're starting to get the hang of this pose after our posture focus and this posture flow. Again, this can be one of those poses where you start to feel like you're supposed to be somewhere at a certain time. And really, this is one of those poses, for me anyway, that comes and goes. So sometimes my balance is on point, my mobility is on point, and this is really accessible. Other times it's not. But the point is, every time I come to the mat, I'm finding out more about where I am in my body so that I can move forward with that intelligence and do what I need to do to either keep myself safe or push the boundaries. All right. Again, thank you so much. I look forward to seeing you next time.